Warning, the following video discusses mature topics. Viewer discretion is advised. Zidon Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Crazy Food Truck. And before I get into this video, let me be very clear and restate the disclaimer from the beginning of this video. This manga is rated M. I do not want to be hearing or seeing any comments on this video getting mad at me for discussing this manga, because it is very mature. It is very mature. I had the disclaimer, if any parent comes at me saying that, how dare you suggest that my child read this manga? Disclaimer, it's rated M. Okay? I know it's not going to be wrapped in your local bookstore, but it's rated M. Don't read this unless you're an adult. Okay? We clear? Good. Alright, so let's actually talk about this book. So like I usually do for manga reviews, I'm going to go ahead and read the description on the back. So, here it is. This is word for word the actual description of Crazy Food Truck on its back. Gordon is a gruff, middle-aged cook running a food truck in a sand-covered wasteland when he encounters Arissa, a naked girl sleeping in the middle of nowhere. He takes on the unintended traveling companion and her unexpected appetite. Too bad she also has unexpected baggage. An armed militia hot on her trail. Fasten your seatbelts for post-apocalyptic cooking and violent mayhem on this Crazy Food Truck road trip. Yeah! That is the actual description, and I love it. So, yeah. Gordon is the main character, along with Arissa, who, they cause mayhem, and they are both very badass, and it is... I want this to be an anime yesterday, because it's honestly amazing, and I want to see all of the fight scenes, like, Arissa and Gordon facing off against a giant squid, or the battle with a bunch of, drunk warlords, and even facing off against the militia in a frickin' town, or Gordon firing a frickin' laser out of his fucking truck. Oh my gosh, it is actually incredible. Like, 100%, if you get the chance to read this manga, please, I beg of you, do. Because this is a really good manga. Now, like I said before, this is rated M. And you may have thought, oh, so it's going to be wrapped, right? Especially considering the fact that you did the disclaimer at the beginning, right? Well, obviously I said that before. No, it is not wrapped. Meaning that you are going to see this manga on your bookshelf exactly like this. No wrapping. So, when you grab it, don't be around people when you open it up. Because you could literally flip to a random page and suddenly, oh, there's nipples. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's 100% is not every page, but there are some pages in this that are very inappropriate, so be aware of that. Now, granted, the things that you're going to be loving are pages like this, where literally they're going to be kicking ass. But, yeah. Like, I actually, I suggested this to my friends who enjoy cooking manga and anime, and one thing I told them is, it's mature, it is 100% mature, and they thought that it was going to be like Food Wars, but less graphic, which, yeah, a bit more, like, when there is nudity, it's worse, but at the same time, it's very similar to Food Wars. But, yeah, that's actually really interesting. There's lots of little points throughout this book that it's just like, that's incredible. Also, I just love Gordon. Gordon is such a truly amazing character. I want to go ahead and just describe a moment from when they are in this one town. So Gordon and Arissa arrive at a town, and no one is coming up. They make an announcement saying, "Hey, we've got burgers," and nobody comes up until eventually a little boy comes up, and he's hungry. He wants to eat, and his grandfather comes up and says, "Don't approach outsiders." At this point, as they're trying to get out of there, and also suggesting that Gordon and Arissa leave, two bikers come up and reveal that they are basically gangsters that are trying to control this entire town. They beat up the kid, who has done absolutely nothing at this point. And then they walk up to Gordon, throwing his food just out of everywhere. And then after that, Gordon is trying to be all calm and collected. He's not. He is not at all calm and collected. He is going to kick some ass in just a few seconds. But Arissa pulls down the bad guy's mask, says, "Hey, they're good. They're good. You should try some." And she shoves the freaking burger down his face, breaking his teeth. And then Gordon shows up behind the other guy, says, "Don't be shy, eat up. These burgers are a new recipe. Have one on the house," as he also shoves one down the other guy's gullet, knocking him out. I love that moment. And they then, after they find out exactly what's going on, they take the truck, ram it through a freaking wall, as that kid's dad is literally being whipped. They hit the guy that is whipping him without hitting anyone else. And then they go ahead and kick some ass. Keep in mind that Arissa drinks a little bit and then goes kick ass. Like, no joke, she becomes a drunken mug for a second and starts throwing booze bottles and just kicking ass and taking names, as does Gordon. And there are just some moments that in this fight that are just absolutely incredible, and I love it. Not to mention, there are many other truly incredible moments, such as, like I said, the battle against a few different things, including against a giant fugu walking fish, the fight against the sand squid, and of course the battle in the restaurant, where the two of them are just hanging out, and suddenly here comes military guy. There's a little standoff, and then Arissa shows up, and they decide to kick ass. And I absolutely love this moment, because two people take down an entire army in a very short amount of time, and I love it. I absolutely love this manga, and I think that if you like badassery incarnate, then you're gonna love Crazy Food Truck. I know I basically just spoiled the entire first volume, but you really need to see some of this art, because it's honestly so much fun to see these characters kicking ass. And obviously, if you're a bit not into nudity, obviously there are certain points that you should that you might want to self-censor or whatever. I don't know exactly what you would want to do, but or maybe just wait until they finally release an anime, because more than likely the anime is going to be censored a lot, especially on wherever it's going to be releasing, because I don't think Verve is going to be very happy about having a manga with complete tits out. But I think that you guys will enjoy it, and when it eventually does get into get an anime adaptation, I think it's going to be a lot of fun for all of us to sit down, watch it together, and who knows, maybe we'll actually do a live stream of me and the Nerd Chat crew watching this crazy freaking food truck as it goes across the wastelands. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a shorter one, but I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did as well. Anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, leave your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. And of course, if you do have a theory, make sure to say theory review somewhere in your comments. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I'll see you guys next time. But on!
Joseph from the hip, if it was Korakian fighting, as fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. They fought with expert timing. Thank you!